me introduce Grama Seva Japan, a charity organization to help the homeless here in Yoyogi Park. Mr. Ian Longsdale will be speaking about food waste in Japan.
There are three topics today. Food waste in Japan. Secondly, is it safe to eat expired food? And finally, our activities, Grama Seva organization activities regarding homeless persons in Yoyogi Park, Shibuya-ku. So some points we can note from this image that if we look at figures in 2022, you can notice that per person, the amount of food waste generated in Japan is 38 kilograms per year. Additionally, food waste generated in the whole of Japan, 125 million residents, is 4.72 million metric tons. That is a lot of food waste. And finally, food waste generated by the food manufacturing industry amounted to, in 2022, 1.7 million metric tons. Here, this chart shows sources of, on the left, sources of food loss in Japan. And we can see households, wholesalers and retailers, restaurants and manufacturers. And here we can note that household food loss in Japan almost represents 50% of food loss. Our second topic today is it safe to eat expired food? One question we can ask is it safe to eat expired food? And today is a slight difference between the use-by date and the best before date on package labeling in Japan. So let's start with the use-by date, Shohikigen. It indicates the safe consumption period of a product, ensuring its safety and quality when stored properly and unopened. Consuming food past this date poses a risk, especially for perishable items like boxed lunches, sandwiches, fresh noodles, and cakes. So, therefore, please do not eat foods after the use-by date. And always please check the use-by date on your packaged food items. Our second topic, the best before date. This refers to the date specified on a product until which the expected quality can be maintained adequately when stored according to the designated method. So please note, even after this date has passed, some of the quality aspects might still be preserved. Examples include snack foods, cup noodles, canned goods, bottled beverages, retort food, and other less perishable food items. They are labeled with the best before date. So please look at your packaged products and notice that there is a difference. Here is a graph which shows information about food expiration labeling. And on the vertical, you can see quality. On the horizontal, you can see storage period. This graphic, it shows that food is still edible after the best before date. So please take note of that. So what can we do? Here are some actions we can take. Actions to prevent food waste. One is prevent and reduce food wastage at the source. Secondly, redistribute unsold or excess food. Thirdly, recycle or treat food waste. Fourthly, household unwanted food can be sent to food banks or small charity groups who are willing to redistribute it. And thank you very much. And let's briefly move on to my final topic today is Grama Seva Organization Japan. We established in April 2020. The founder, Mr. Shiba, he was running through Yoyogi Park, and some homeless asked him for money and for some food, which is quite unusual. And at the time, many NPOs had stopped operating in the park due to the fear of the COVID-19 crisis. And that is when we started our activities. Hence the decision to start Grama Seva Japan. We decided to provide food every Sunday at 11 o'clock. We started with 50 hot food obentos. Now it's grown to more than 75 hot food obentos. From being provided with meals each day from the NPOs to receiving meals once a week through Grama Seva, we realized that there are so many opportunities for assistance towards them. This led us to collaborate with different food banks, Food Bank Azabu, thank you, Yokohama Food Bank, and Shibuya Food Bank. It's a charity organization to help the homeless persons in Yoyogi Park and in the surrounding area. And while we are supported by different food banks, we are primarily privately funded. Our major contributors are Mr. Shiba, the organization's founder, Barati Restaurant, Yoyogi Koen, Boudoir Day Spa, Veronica, myself, and our daughter Maya Lonsdale. We are also joined by many volunteers, including junior high school and senior high school students from Tokyo, who share the same heart for service as ours in our operational activities. For the attainment of our purpose, every Sunday we need 15 kilograms of rice. Additionally, we need dry food items and clothing items such as our new underclothing items for homeless persons. To be more specific, our short-term targets are organizations, companies, schools, whoever can help us. Finally, how can you help? What can we do, everybody? We look for generous sponsors, look for rice, dry food items, winter clothing, and every Christmas we give a small gift to everybody, so items that are suitable for a present. Thank you very much for your time, for listening today, and I'll pass you back to Kazuko. Thank you.
Now I would like to introduce our other organizations that we support. Nanairo, this is Mr. Yawata. Nanairo is a group that supports homeless people who've lost their homes. They help by offering more than just temporary housing. They focus on long-term support to help people get back on their feet and become independent. Nanairo also works on big issues like empty houses, food waste, and challenges from an aging society. They aim to create a stable foundation for each person and reduce loneliness and isolation. Next, I would like to introduce REN. Here we have Ms. Ochiai, the Refugee Empowerment Network, a nonprofit organization that connects refugees, asylum seekers, returnees, resettled refugees, internally displaced persons, and supporters through a network. Based on this foundation, its main goal is to actively support the economic and social independence of refugees and to uphold their dignity as human beings. Lastly, let me introduce our organization, Bank Azabu. Plaza Homes Limited launched Food Bank as part of the group's CSR activities last year. Based in Azabu Daigunato, Food Bank Azabu collects donations of surplus food from employees, residents, government businesses, and the foreign community in the neighborhood, and delivers them to organizations that support the needy. We aim to contribute to society by supporting individuals and families in need of food and reducing food loss by utilizing characteristics of the group's services. We are currently supporting 50 needy families in Minato Board every month with Takana Food Pantry, and also are supporting Minato Kodomo Shokudo, refugees through GRAN, and homeless people through Nanairo and Grama Seva. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Plaza Homes, which operates Food Bank Azabu, is a real estate company in Tokyo. It offers a wide variety of properties for rent and sale, as well as information in English. Plaza Homes also runs a website called Japan Living Guide, which provides living information.
Thank you so much for watching. If you found today's video useful, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. Please hit the little bell button as well to get notifications of our upcoming videos. If you have any questions or thoughts, we would love to hear them in the comments too. See you next time!